Check, check, check. Mic check. And we're loading. Just doing a quick mic check, make sure everything's all good. Yo, Zen, what's good? How you doing? How you doing? Audio is immaculate, as always. I'm gonna turn up just a little bit. Exclamation point ST. Take it, saw teeth. Also, yo, what up, Andy? Just so you guys, Andy, in the about section, of my Twitch channel, just so you know, is the command menu if you ever want to check it out. Zen, why are you feeling defeated? What's good, bro? Talk to me. You've done so much work. You should be a champion right now. Oh, Psycho redeeming the check-in. Where are my alerts? I apologize. Guys, can you check in? Okay, we got Psycho there.
Check in.
Thank you, Psycho. Thank you, Andy. I got a little worried. Now, guys, today, this evening,
Just redeemed.
pretty big on Magic stuff, but at the same time, pretty big on spinning my own little wheel stuff. We got our own stuff to promote, which we'll get to. I'm just kind of chilling, hanging out real quick, loading on in. Let's sip some water. Damn, you're just having an off moment, Zen? You feel like they're talking shit about you, bro? Yo, the Chernobyl show is really good, Andy. On some real shit. Yo, Zen, do we gotta say fuck the bullshit? Feel free to pop in voice if you want to hang and chat, but I get to if you want to just chill. I'll entertain us on the way. Today we're gonna be opening, we won't crack the whole box, but I have a Strixhaven box I wanted to crack open in honor of just all the support and success we've been having on the stream. All the friendship, all the, just all the whole damn thing, the whole damn 9 yards. Figure I'd crack for my own private collection a Strixhaven booster box. Also for the merch store and the TCG store, all that dumb stuff. So I think we'll get into it right now. Let me turn all cameras on. Whoa. You guys like my sweater? So anyways, today's episode is brought to you by Exclamation Point Merch. You can go to my merch store, which is successfully successed and launched hardcore. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Over on Fourth Wall, we've teamed up to do our own damn thing. You can get merch made and produced, at least image-wise and design-wise, by yours truly. Dropped by Fourth Wall, which is always good to do. I guess have them be the middleman there. So I'm really appreciative of that and just the opportunity that they give for streamers to like have this little Twitch integration and stuff. Also, guys, you could gift. Smoke Packs is currently live on Twitch. You can gift this product to lucky viewers who watch the stream. I feel like that's a financial thing. Yeah. That's pretty cool. But, so if you want a great blue heron poster shot by yours truly in the city of Chicago, this is not within nature. This is within the city. You can get it. The Great Blue Heron Gamer Mat, the PC mat, you can use this for trading cards, is a big hit. We've had rave reviews. The Pack Boys are currently jamming it right now in the Discord. It's currently in use. If you're a Twitch sub, 10% off, 20% off for any of the merch support subscriptions, and then 15% off from the other tier as well. We have subscriptions if you want This site kind of operates like I guess like a Patreon. So if you want to help subscribe to the merch support tiers, this will help produce merch and get you some collabs with me and just, you know, a little bit more professional on the whole damn thing. You can get a free account, and I believe you could also get a free subscription from that account then. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you get pretty much all of this stuff for a little bit cheaper, and you get some discounts as well. I'm trying to do my best to give back to you guys. So, yeah, that's my whole damn thing. Fourth wall, exclamation point merch in the chat, and in my about section, you'll find it. The Nature Cup is a members only item. It is currently also a huge raving product. Everyone's like, whoa, I want this. This is a geese shot by yours truly. So exclamation point merch. Now moving forward, exclamation point TCG. We are a self-sponsored stream. I have a trading card store on TCGplayer, so every pack we open from now on forward from the stream, as long as it's not something I personally don't want, will be listed. We got Cabal coffers for 45 bucks, market price $25. I know what I'm sitting on, I know what I have, don't worry about it. Socrates, Athenian Teacher should honestly be about like a $3 card, but we got them for $1, market price $60, 62 cents. I know what I'm sitting on, I know my prices are, they stay competitive. You can rip me off for a Sakashima right now. Its market price is $9 from the mystery boosters. Currently, I have it listed for $7.57. So, hey, we got some prices are crazy, some prices are competitive. What can I say? I know what I got. I know what I'm sitting on. So that's just my little spiel there, my little sponsorship for my own self. Trying to do my own damn thing, trying to spin my own wheels. Appreciate all the support for everyone who just makes me feel a little bit serious as I do this. And you know, as always, copy my swag, get on my wave, get your own bag. If you're like, yo, how did I get like smoke packs? Just hit me up and I'll figure it out for you. All right, so that was a nice little introduction. No one redeemed it. No one redeemed it, so I might as well get at it. Also, guys, Psychort, he's probably about to get on some late night shenanigans too, so feel free, give him a follow. He's a moderator around here, community leader around here, doing the damn thing. I think he was doing some streams earlier. Also, stick around for the weekend too if you guys follow. I'll give him a shout out later, but my boy Shapeshifter Ships, he should be on the weekend if you're into more RPGs. We'll get into our grateful minute later on, I'm sure. Now I'm just checking all my DMs and stuff. We have like, when you stream, guys, you all already know you have 500 screens in front of you. You have 30 different conversations going on. So I think to celebrate going into this, before we get into the segments and stuff, I'm gonna change the topic over to Magic the Gathering. We'll open a pack from the Strixhaven boosters. If there is, this is a draft booster box, but if there is, whatchamacallit, a box topper, probably we'll just open it. I don't have my tool on me, so we're gonna use a pen. And I think, honestly, too, Zen, you're having a shit day, dude. This one's for you, bro. We love cracking packs for our homies. Fourth pack in the middle first, Scott says. Okay. Hang on, let me damage the packs real quick. Didn't have my tool on me, just used a pen. Now, I'm playing off really cool, but I can't believe I'm even opening this. I've had this box for quite a long time, since Strixhaven first opened up. All right, we did it, guys. Fourth pack in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now this box is gonna serve us for a few episodes. We're not gonna crack the whole damn thing, but we can go a little bit crazy, you know. So Scott's choice. This is for Zen. Streamer luck usually helps us. Now these are draft boosters. Hopefully they're not cursed, meaning the rares are not in front right away. Now I can't open the box. Here we go. Can't open the pack. You guys are already seeing a bad pack opening. And anything good we'll keep to the side and list on our TCG store. Costs 2 less if it targets attacking creature. Put target creature on top of its owner's library, second from the top. No, I'm telling you, Zen, we could pop off. Blood Age General, attacking spirits get +1, okay. Promising Dusk Mage dies, if they had a +1 counter on it, draw a card, okay. Heating up. Move the top 2 cards to your library, put any number of them to your grave, the rest back in the top of your library in any order, draw a card. Pretty good for Pauper Commander. Cram Session, you gain 4 life and you can learn. You may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game. That's really only for 60 card formats, realistically. Or discard a card and draw a card, which is just looting. Combat Professor, 4-drop, 2/3 Bird Cleric. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gets +1, gains Vigilance. Really good. Okay, coming up to a land. Elemental Masterpiece. Create 2 4/4 blue-red elemental creature tokens, or you could discard and create a treasure. That's a pretty good ramp, honestly. Pest Summoning, create 2 1/1 black-green pest creature tokens with, when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Okay. Alright, Uncommon Slot, divide by 0. Return target spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand, and then you can learn, discard a card, draw a card. Draw a card for each different power among creatures you control. That's pretty decent. But a 3-drop draw is usually pretty common in blue. Spell Satchel, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, put a book counter on it. Remove a book counter, add colorless. Remove 3 book counters, draw a card. Seems pretty decent. Damn, and I own this card. Pestilent Cauldron. This is a flip card. Tap, discard a card, create a 1/1 black and green pest token. Or you could pay 1, tap, each opponent mills card is equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. This would be good for your Dina deck, Scott. Pay 4, tap, exile 4 cards from a single graveyard, draw a card. Ooh! Strategic Planning in the Mystical Archives print. I was gonna flip to the back. We're getting ahead of ourselves, so put this here. Pestilent Cauldron flips into, you can choose to cast it as Restorative Burst. Turn up to 2 target creature, land, and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life. We can see how much this is running for. Pestilent. Pestilent Cauldron, probably about like $1. Oh, 18 cents. Wheels checking in. Welcome the fuck in, Wheels. Hope you're good. Now I think we got a Mystical Archives card of a card I was already looking at. No, we didn't. So Mystical Archives, this is a special insert card. Hi, my name is Wheels. Welcome to Rollerama. Pop Dumps, this one's for you. Move the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 into your hand and the rest into your grave. Hey, this looks pretty good. So for those of you just popping in, I just cracked a booster box from my own personal collection in celebration of all the stuff. We just plugged the merch store, we plugged the TCG store. The playmat on the merch store, exclamation point merch, I can't be more proud of it, is literally rave reviews. All the pack boys are saying they're going to be getting it. So even if you don't want it and you're interested in what I'm talking about, check it out over there. It's pretty cool. Now, we'll open one more booster just from the beginning. And then I want to get into loading the Magic segments going on. We got MTG Game State. Should be a pretty big one. And then we have Deck of the Week, Pauper Commander Edition. And then we'll get into Final Fantasy IX. How's that sound, guys? I know what I'm worth. I know my prices. Yo, right now, too, on my TCG store, !TCG, I have some cards a little bit below market price. And I'm not going to update them until later, so it's your chance now to fuck me over. Okay, are you guys seeing that second pack we can't open? I don't like this. This upsets me. It's like we're fishing for bass or something. We gotta really fight for it. All right, anyways. How you been, bro, besides not being able to open plastic? Pretty good. Just been running out and about, trying to get some last minute shit done for my personal shit. And just trying to get good, stable weather. I went out bird watching, try to get out as much as possible. This is a good card for Pauper. It's a 1-drop swamp, 1/1 frog with menace, because it's a 1-drop with menace that's pushed. You can pay 3, exile it from your graveyard, you draw a card, and you lose a life. Insanely good value. Zen, yeah, take a walk, bro. Zen, take a walk, do some push-ups, slap yourself in the face. You're good, bro. Nothing's wrong, dude. You're good. But if you feel like something's up, bro, you know, and they're plotting on you, bro, get at it. All right, Waterfall Aerialist, 4-drop, flying with Ward 2. It's a 3/1. That's what I'm saying. Wheels, we might have to send you out over there. We're going to have to deploy wheels. The trucker spikes are on. Pigment Storm deals 5 damage to target creature. Excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. Okay, okay. Study Break. Tap 2 target creatures, whatever. Campus Guide. So Strixhaven, this Magic set is themed kind of like Harry Potter. It's like a college. So we have the Campus Guide. When it enters, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, then put it on top. Pretty okay spell. Teach by Example is good. You get the copy for 2 of red or blue. I think it's pretty decent. Arcane Cram Session. This looks like me. What the fuck is this?
How long do you preheat these for a cat?
Oh, I can't see the card image wheels when you do that. No, I'm fucking around with you. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the editing, Zen. We'll figure it out in the editing. Don't worry. Rip Apart. This seems good. 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target artifact or enchantment. This is huge. This is really good. Yo, really good. Devouring Tendrils. Target creature deals damage equal to its power. Target creature, planeswalker you don't control. Okay, okay. Oh! First Elder Dragon of the set, huge, and that was the first pack. When Tanzir Quandrix enters the battlefield, double the number of +1 counters on target creature you control. When he attacks, you may have base power and toughness of other creatures you control become equal to Tanzir Quandrix power and toughness until the end of turn. Tanazir, how much are you pulling me? Tanazir Quandrix, base printing, $1.20 card, bulk mythic, bulk mythic. His badass prints, he's only $2. We won't list this right away, but we should hold this down in the collection for sure. Also, yeah, guys, I'm not officially launching the campaign, but if you want to get ahead of it, I'm playing Marvel Strike Force. I'm going to be sponsored by them in the upcoming months, but the stream is not sponsored by them right now. So I should probably turn that off while we have time. But just so you know, coming up, we're going to get to it. We're going to get serious. The sponsorships are flowing. But I'm going to go turn the bot off while we do this. Queue up into the next segment and all that. How do I shut this up? All right, we'll mute the bot. There we go. That was easier than I thought. Also, guys, don't forget to use your channel points. I'm going to redeem them so you guys get your points and all that. For the streamer goal, for the community day and all that. If you guys got it, feel free to give them up. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Who the hell is checking in? Wheels, you checking in again? Oh, Paragon.
Paragon Hubs
Paragon
just
checking
redeemed.
in.
Check in.
Smoke. What up, dog? Sorry, I have like a different ways to monitor the stream, and I guess one of the Twitch mobile app needs to be updated or something because I didn't see that Paragon checked in. But I see on the browser. There we go. Long day, huh, man? Well, we're just about to queue up Paragon MTG GAME STATE. It's my YouTube segment show I cut. My bad, Wheels. I didn't mean to yell at you, bro. I'll chill out. I'll chill out. So I'm just kind of getting everything ready, forgetting my hotkeys, getting my notes all together. Discord's popping off tonight. I love when the guys get Magic games going. I love when it feels busy. Feels like we're doing something. Makes me feel a little bit better about myself. I don't know. But yeah, Paragon, they're gaming if you want to get in some games. I'm just streaming, doing the damn thing. I'm delaying, and I'm delaying, and I'm delaying, and I'm delaying. There we go. Where's the hotkey for MTG GAME STATE? 5, 5 and 2? No, 5 and 3. Guys, remember, 5 and 3, 5 and 3. So we're gonna go over, I'll tell you guys in the intro of the show, don't worry. Oh, so you're checking in from out of town on sell and cards at home? And forgot the hotkeys, yeah, and forgot the hotkeys. Oh yeah, Paragon, you said you won't be back till Sunday. For sure, dude. I hope the trip's well. Thanks for checking in. We got that late night action. Twitch mobile app's always a good time. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Alright, what's up, guys? MTG GAME STATE. It's your boy Smoke Packs here. Coming in with more Commander banned and restricted news, and albeit pretty controversial, as well as some stuff going on with the bracket system and just generally updates with the whole Commander rules committee in general. Kind of talking off the top of my head, but as we get along into the segment, I'll make more sense. So let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm fading into the darkness, just as you all are after you heard the Commander banned and restricted news. So some of us right away, I mean, I've been telling people they're gonna announce right away, first off. This is a long article, and I'll post it in the Twitch chat. It'll also be in the description of the YouTube for the segment for those of you watching at home. But this is about like a 3 or 4 day old news as of today, April 25th, 2025. This is from April 22nd. We have Gifts Ungiven unbanned, Sway of the Stars unbanned, Braids Cabal Minion unbanned, the mono black braids, old school one, Coalition Victory unbanned, which is kind of okay, fine. Panoptic Mirror unbanned, and I'm seeing this card go for like $100, $113. Everyone was expecting news for the Mana Crypt unbanning and all that, but I think, as they've mentioned previous, because some of the information gets just confused in the crosshairs. They're gonna wait until after Magic Vegas to really decide all that. But in this article, Gavin Verhey, since he's in charge of he's now newly head of the Commander Rules Committee with a couple other of some people from the past and new people. He just was in charge of giving some literature on what's going on in the format and why they chose the cards to unban and all that. So we can kind of go over it a little bit, but I'm just going to glance at the article and just kind of get into it and talk off the top of the dome, give my personal thoughts and feelings. So when it came to reviewing the banned list and unbanning cards, we felt that cards we unbanned should meet some or all of these criteria. Cards that have some fond memories associated with them, cards that can contribute to positive play patterns, enjoyable decks, and/or splashy moments, cards that don't create runaway games or negative play patterns. There's also cards we felt that would be safe at the power level of bracket 3 and above, where game changers generally sit. However, we also wanted to recognize the idea of commander brackets, and the game changers list is still relatively new, and not that everybody will be using these systems. We want to be mindful of the cards we choose to unban. So some people, especially in the play groups I'm in, we're still kind of talking about the bracket system, but also at the same time we're going by the old power level system. If you're in Tulare Community College Discord, that was usually like the go-to conversation, or any of the spell table lobbies. It's usually the go-to convo with Rule 0 was what power level are we at, and then what kind of games can we expect. As always, they do want to promote conversations, on starting your games, and we try to have like a quick in-depth discussion. Yesterday in my play group, we were just having discussions with types of games we're going to get with some new players I haven't even played games with, and where we're going, even if it didn't make sense on the bracket system. And I feel like as long as you get game changers, if you have 3 game changers, that's a bracket 3, 2 to 3, or 1 to 3 game changers is a bracket 3. But I feel like as we keep moving along, that will change based off how much interaction do you really have. It's not even about the game changers, it's like interaction plus game changers. And in this article, Gavin does talk about, besides the reasons why they removed and added stuff, they just talk about, he does explain in this article, because this is a thick, fat article, but in there he does explain that, yes, we're aware some bracket 3s are really bracket 4s, and some bracket 2s are really bracket 3s. Kind of use your own discretion still. It's still a work in progress. But real quick, on Dockside Extortionist, Jeweled Lotus, and Mana Crypt in this article, that's really what I wanted to talk about realistically. It's literally the only unbannings I care about. We would be plugging our ears if we didn't acknowledge the elephants in the room when it comes to this series of unbans. The September bans of Dockside Lotus and Mana Crypt. Many players out there probably immediately scrolled down this long article quickly as they could to discover the fates of these cards. We did talk about these cards and are not unbanning them at this time. Opinions from the Commander format panel varied. Some believe Commander is more fun without them. Others are more likely time to see how Commander bracket system is adopted before we do anything here. So I will be transparent and say that I believe if any of these are ever returned, the most likely one is Jeweled Lotus due to its one-shot nature, iconic feel, and ability to help support high mana value commanders. I want to be clear, this is Gavin Verhey talking. This is not me saying that will ever happen, but that was the one among the panel with the most traction. So we're gonna see what's going on. These cards will be something I'm sure we'll talk about next year, but for this year, the book is closed on these 3 cards. So it seems like this year, even after Magic Vegas, I don't think they're gonna sway their mind. So already talking out my ass, getting a straight answer from the man himself. There you go. Future bans. Commander's been through a lot since September. It's been a time with change of hands, a new panel being formed, and lots of uncertainty around that will remain on the banned list. After this appraisal of the banned cards list and changes, we'd like to take some time and just let things sit. For everybody to exhale and waiting on this announcement and having a bit more of a relaxed time in the Commander news world. Additionally, we'd love to give more time for the Commander bracket system to develop, which will help inform how much moving cards off the ban list and onto the game changers list does for how often and where those cards show up. So blah, 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 blah. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna keep it loose and fast, That's basically what he's saying. And there's a YouTube video on Good Morning Magic. I forgot to like it. I'll link it in the YouTube as well, where Gavin, before the announcement of the, 2 or 3 days ago of all this news, Gavin on his YouTube channel talked about what's going on. Border salad. What's going on, guys? Nadu will never be unbanned, guys. Come on now. But just want to check in with chat, see how y'all are doing. But so that's like the scoop on what's going on with the Commander banned and restricted news. Moving forward, Gavin wanted to talk about the bracket system. They just updated the brackets game changers list with some new cards. We're just gonna lightly brisk over. It's gonna be in the article as well that I will link in chat, and it will be in the YouTube video. More so, I just want you guys to click these things, read the articles, see how you feel about it, and kind of just keep you updated with the literature, what's going on. Like, this is so much to read. I don't need to necessarily explain everything Gavin is doing. He went to the time to write this article. I'd appreciate if you all honestly just did your own research and looked into it, and I'll provide you the stepping stones on what to look at. Just follow me, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, Gavin wanted to just talk about, he's lately always been talking about intent of play. So when we first rolled out the bracket system, one mistake I believe we made was to not emphasize how important the intent you have for your deck is when selecting its bracket. The game changers list in the bracket guidelines got most of the emphasis, and intent sat on the sidelines. However, in terms of importance, those should be flipped. Intent is the most important part of the bracket system. So basically, intent is, on bracket 1, where am I going with this? On bracket 2, where am I going with this? Or in general, on X deck, where am I going with this? I just want to have a theme of just werewolves. A lot of the werewolf cards aren't that good. They're not going to get you anywhere. So that's going to be like a bracket 1 deck. I just want to play a precon. There you go. You got your bracket 2, bracket 3-ish sometimes. Depending on what the deck is, it could be a bracket 3. Don't fucking shoot me here. So I just want to point out, Gavin is really vocal about just like your vocalizing at the table your intent of play. So even if you have a bracket 2, maybe it does play like a bracket 3. Talk to the table and get it going. And I just want to say as an example, my play group has done that in the last couple of days, and it's kind of been a little clunky, but it's working out where I'm having enjoyable games as of the last year opposed to, So that's just my opinion. So Game Changers list got updated, and I actually think they took off recently as a current new update. Trouble in Pairs is not a game changer anymore. But I just wanted to go over. Trinisphere is a game changer now. Teferi's Protection, Humility, Narset Parter of Veils, Intuition, Consecrated Sphinx, Necropotence, Orcish Bowmasters, Notion Thief, Deflecting Swat, Gamble, Worldly Tutor, Crop Rotation, Seedborn Muse, Natural Order, Food Chain, Aura Shards, Field of the Dead, and Mishra's Workshop are now game changers. Pretty much Crop Rotation, anything that's like Tutor is going to basically become a game changer at some point. And Crop Rotation can search for any land. It's not just basics. I don't know. I can get why they're doing it. It is a land tutor. Seedborn Muse just cheats out big things. It can change stuff. We'll see what happens. Maybe they can take stuff off since they do put stuff on, and they proved that they took off Trouble in Pairs from the Game Changers list. So we'll see what happens moving forward. And in this article, it's nice because they do explain what's going on. Like Humility slows down games immediately. It could be in any bracket. Just putting that card in a deck makes it one game changer that can really affect the game. And same with like Narset, Orcish Bowmasters, Notion Thief. They kind of affect the players, and so that kind of slows down gameplay or can dramatically change it in a way where even it doesn't benefit the person who played it. So I get why they're adding all this stuff and kind of reviewing some of the more broken cards we see in Commander, especially I play like 3 to 4 games a week, sometimes a day. Sorry, 3 to 4 games a day, a week. So there's a lot of these cards I do see, and they have changed stuff. When you see it, you're like, fuck, the game's gone, the game's over. Something's changing hardcore. So I just wanted to give my little comments on that. Aura Shards was a good one, because we were saying not a lot of people play removal in any color outside of green-white, but even in green-white, it's good to, in Commander, consider removal for artifacts and enchantments. We all thought this was kind of a good include, so. All right. Now, that being said, finally, everyone's favorite, and my notes are kind of all sporadic all over the place. I wanted to get into the market finance part of the show. This is going to be inspired by my recent games with the community. Shout out Chill Bro, you know who you are. Shout out my higher power players in the Pack Boys Nation. Playing with them has made me a better Magic the Gathering player. And if you guys see any of these names I'm shouting out in the Tolarian Community College Discords, look out for the Pack Boys. Table 15 is our unofficial table. We love you, the prof, and all that stuff. But I met all these people there and kind of brought him into my fold, and now we're kind of a play group of friends who just can play Magic together and hang out. And I've learned a lot from people in my community on higher power play, because I realize I'm kind of casual, even though I play Staxy and Land Destroy. I don't play serious, I'm starting to realize. So today's market info is going to be based off counter spells, my top 3 that I think are really good and you should probably look into. So first one on my list is a card I don't actually own, and I think everyone should get it, especially if you're in blue. Stifle. I'm going with the Scourge print. Now it's suffering from, oh no, I'm in premium prints, so my price is gonna be a lot. I know. So whatever printing you get, I'd say look for maybe a cheaper version, but it's still gonna be pretty premium. Secret Layers are pretty recent. World Championship decks are not tournament legal, but hey, if we use proxies and Commander, these are okay. But any of your more premium stuff like Judge Promos and Masterpieces are going to obviously be a pretty penny. Now, Stifle is a 1-drop blue instant counter target activated or triggered ability. Mana abilities can't be targeted. Legal and Legacy, Vintage, Commander, and Historic, right where it counts. For the Scourge print, market listing on TCGplayer is $24.18. Average listing is going to be about $24. So everyone's kind of buying around $24, $25 and listing around $25 for the Scourge print. Like I said, it's kind of suffering from the, oh no, I'm printing a lot of premium stuff. And even its more recent printings, again, are Secret Layer. We're going to see this in Legacy everywhere, all over the place, which is nice. So again, cards that are used as like format staples are also going to command a high price, even if there's like as much printing as in the world outside of premium stuff. So a card I really would use if I had it, and it's always constantly used against me, shuts down Planeswalkers, shuts down activated abilities or triggered abilities, obviously. That's really big in Commander and can really set your board position if you use it right and get recursion with that spell too. So going in at number 1. Number 2, the next 2 cards won me a game, so that's kind of me also shamelessly putting them on. But they are used against me more often than not too. So Streets of New Capenna, a new recent card, an offer you can't refuse. I love this because the name of the card's kind of funny. It's like, hey, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse, kid. Because it was, you know, the 1920s gangster set. But it's an instant in blue, 1-drop, counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. Now, I get it. It's a little like, do I really want to help my opponent with mana? 2 treasures is honestly really big. But for 1 cost entry, you really can't beat this spell. It's hitting not just instants or sorceries or artifacts and enchantments. It's hitting all non-creatures. Anything that's countering a target creature spell, it's usually going to be cheap anyways, cheap entry. So I wouldn't worry about that. This is just really good use case and kind of holding it off. In my experience, I held this card off till the last, it was just me and one other player. Held this down, and then I kind of also ramped up a bit to get the next card we'll talk about, card number 3 on our list. But average listing on this is about $2.38. Market's buying for about $2.58, close to $3. I don't really think it's, oh wow. Reprinted in Magic Foundations and extended art, that's nice. Reprinted in Magic Foundations in general. Within Commander Bloomborough, I'd say some premium sets, a core set, you know, it's on the list. He's got a Pro Tour kitty print. What more can I say? We'll say, yeah, it's going to be a premium card. It's good counter spell in general anyways. $3 rounded up, I could do that for you. Get it while you can. Now the next card is kind of, you'll look at it, same like an offer you can't refuse, and be like, this is pretty bad. But honestly, this card got me the game. Along with an offer you can't refuse, because I casted an offer you can't refuse that got wrecked, and then I went into casting this card, albeit the Mystical Archives version. Memory Lapse is a 2-drop, 1 in a blue, and I like that it's 1 colorless in a blue because counterspell is 2 blue pips, so that kind of telegraphs that you've got a counterspell. Although anyone should know if there's any blue open that's automatically counterspells open, but you get what I'm saying? Kind of keeps them guessing. So it's a 2-drop, 1 in a blue instant, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it on top of its owner's library instead of into that player's graveyard. So kind of giving them their spell back at the cost of them losing their draw and it becoming their draw. It's only a 79-cent bought card on TCGplayer. Average listing is about 86 cents for the Strixhaven base printing. It is printed. It's not using any decks recently. It is printed across some premium sets, I'd say. It's got some World Championship printings. It's got the Japanese Strixhaven Mystical Archive print. But again, niche card. And even the sets it's printed across, it's just like a general like use case card, it seems. But I'm telling you, do not sleep on it. It's a good card. I went into Offer You Can't Refuse thinking having my opponent think that they had the game. Boom, into a memory lapse, second counter spell. It's just good because it's a cheap counter spell. And if you could follow up a counter spell with the second counter spell, I'd recommend memory lapse for that little option. I wouldn't use this as your first go-to to counter something, but this is a nice follow-up card to have in hand, okay? So that's my third card on the list. Now, going into the honorable mention, it's not a counter spell, but it is a blue spell, and I think it's something that we need as Commander players, especially in blue if you're playing for artifacts. I'm sounding an alarm on the Antiquities print of Reconstruction. It's a sorcery in blue, 1-drop. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Legal and Legacy, Vintage, Pauper, and Commander, so it is a good Pauper card as well. How competitive in Pauper is, I don't know, yet to be determined, but at least maybe in the 60 card format this is good for Pauper, but Pauper Commander, we'd have to see. I'd have to check in on that. I think it's good. Average listing on TCGplayer is $1.13. Market's buying at $1.25. I can think of so much stuff where your graveyard kind of becomes your secondary hand, and a lot of stuff in black and green returns things to your hand. Having that little extra edge in blue, especially for artifacts, I think is just a good hit. It's only in a lot of older sets too, and priced pretty much at a quarter in revised. I'd get at it. I'm sounding the alarm on it, okay? That's all I gotta tell you, that's all I gotta say. It's neither here nor there. So that's the Market Watch. Today is April 25th, 2025. If you're watching on Twitch, this is live as of today. I'm gonna have the episode upload, this segment cut and uploaded on Monday, April 28th around midnight. But as always, you can catch the full Twitch VOD back tomorrow on Saturday, April 26th. So that's what's going on. Let me know what's going on. See you on the YouTube side. How do I make an exit out of these segments, guys? It's crazy. I was really trying to. I saw everyone was talking in the app, and I hope you guys are having a good time. Zen, you just gotta sleep it off, bro. I totally get what's going on, man. Guys, can we get a hug for Zen? No, all blue today. All blue today, Zen, Paragon. Yo, don't worry, Zen. I've been feeling like I've been under a bad sign too, so it ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. Whoa, whoa. All right, so we have the Deck of the Week segment we can do for Pauper Commander. I just want to take a sip of water, talk with you guys. Boner Salad, how you doing? Just checking on my Discord. Guys, if you are in the Discord, ! Discord, you can get additional roles in the, where is it, channels and roles section. So if you want to get in the Gunpla, Gundam, model channel, we got that. We also got Weed Chat if you want to show off any of your glass pipes and all the cool glass you'll be chilling off of. So. Let's get in here. Y'all can check out Alex or Fox Trainer. You talking about your decks for Pauper Commander for Deck of the Week? Now I gotta sip my coffee, guys. Let me get the deck. And truthfully, I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna get it done. We're just gonna do the damn thing. I'm gonna prove it to you guys right here that you can just do it. It's not a problem, you know? Just need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. So deck of the week, I'm really trying to get the format better. Normally, I would do deck of the week this way, guys. We can go back to me here, but then at the same time, we would have I think we might just do this. Because this seems good. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. Really hope you're good, Zen Man. My creatures, my instants. Sorceries. Guys, this is how you do it. This is how you set up a segment. Now, I know when people watch the VOD back, they're going to be like, this is the most boring part of the show. I can't even believe we're doing this. There's a method to the madness, I promise. Eliminate glare. Also, guys, yeah, please join us and follow Boner Salad. Boner, I got that game. It's like a cart game. We should be jamming that soon. I haven't played normal Pauper Paragon. I've only ever done Pauper Commander, and that's of recently when I met up with the rules committee guys. Just because the Pack Boys, we originally wanted to get into Dual Commander, oddly enough, and get a league going for Dual Commander. So I wouldn't count us out for Dual Commander either, bro. I'm kind of getting everything combo to ramp. Now, what's my hotkey for this? Is it this one? No. No, I think it's 6. Okay. So 6-3. All right, everyone. Without further ado, without further delay, I'm going to get into Deck of the Week. Then we'll get into Final Fantasy IX and have fun. We don't got to get into all this Magic stuff. But I appreciate y'all for the support for the Magic the Gathering stuff, because I know it's going to get us far. It's going to get Bry Westwit. Shout out Bry Westwit, my homie, my love, my heart. It's going to get him that Maldives Island. I'm telling you guys. I'm doing this for more than just me. City on my shoulders, and then all the rest of you on that, right? So, here we go. 3, 2. All right, what's going on, guys? Deck of the Week, Pauper Commander Edition again. This time, I'm submitting my own motherfucking build again. Kind of made it sound like it's the first time, but if you've been watching the series, this is my second Pauper Commander deck, and albeit this will be my most competitive submitted deck. So I'm kind of excited for that. We'll get into it right now. So, who are we playing? What are we doing? So my Pauper Commander is Cormella Glamour Thief from Nuke Penna, and I love this like Art Deco style printing of her. It's really cool. She's a 4-drop Grixis, haste 2/4, Vampire Rogue. You can pay 1, tap, add 3 of the Grixis colors, spend it to only cast instants or sorceries, so she's a spell slinger. When she dies, return up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So a lot going on with this card. She has a death trigger, and she has a mana ability, and she has haste, which lets us use her mana ability right away, which is big. Now, this is not my original brew. This is a copy, or I'd say a more so guided brew that I found within the Pauper rules, or the Pauper Commander scene. So shout out the PDH crew, the CPDH crew. I don't know who originally came up with this brew, so can't really shout out the specific person, but if we get the original list or I get a couple of them, I'll just throw them all in the description of the YouTube so we can get other ideas. Because I'd have to say my list, while it is competitive, it's not the most competitive. I feel like it could get even crazier, and we'll get into it. So we'll start off with creatures. My creature base is pretty specific. I want to get into, these are my tutors. We have transmute cards. So cards like Muddle the Mixture for my normal commander players, CEDH players, you probably know that card. We're going to use and rely on a lot of the transmute cards if we don't really have much action going on in our hand to get into our combos. Drift of Phantasms, we'll look for a 3-cost card. Transmute Dimir Infiltrator for a 2-cost card. Those are usually going to pull out like my Impact Tremors for Dimir Infiltrator. And then Drift of Phantasms would pull out like a Phyrexian Ghoul situation. Because what I want to do ultimately is have my commander, let's say Phyrexian Ghoul or Viscera Seer, and then just real quick jumping all over the place, what the combo focus of this deck is, you're going to have Phyrexian Ghoul out, your commander out, or Viscera Seer, whichever lets you just get a free sack outlet. Then you're going to want to get into a situation where you have a spell like Demonic Gifts, which lets your commander, when it dies, it just comes back. So sack our commander, it comes back. Tap for mana off of it to get unlimited mana. Some stuff will give us treasure that we could use, like if it comes in tapped, at least Fake Your Own Death will give us a treasure token. So once we get unlimited mana, from there what we're going to do is cast like Capsize, Deadly Dispute, we'll have Impact Tremors out, and just basically ping everyone to death in some form. So that's what the whole deal is here. We can go over each individual thing a bit more, or just generally. But that's the deal. So my creatures I was choosing were the typical search creatures. My sack outlets will be like Nantuko Husk, Viscera Seer, Phyrexian Ghoul, just because they're free. There's literally, it just says sack a creature to activate them. That's free real estate right there. Same with Corpse Blockade. I don't see a lot of people in the format thinking or considering this one, but I think it's a good hidden free gem to block her at worst. And if we're going to have any more of these guys, we could lose one of them to get into the next one. Just some funny things I thought would be cool. If we can't necessarily have my commander here, if we can't have my commander like return and bounce back with that combo I was showing you guys, we could just do Elder Fang Disciple or Virus Beetle to just fuck over our opponents. When Elder Fang Disciple enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card, so I could just like make you guys discard your whole hand as a funny combo. Or I could have, or Virus Beetle does the same thing, sorry, reading the card explains the card. But I could have one of these two do the same thing just to fuck with people and be a little trolly. My rest of my creatures, I guess we can finish it up, sorry about that. Koma's Faithful is also a similar situation, although I need to add Feldon's Cane, because this reads, when this dies, each player mills 3, and I could mill everyone out to death, but I need to be able to save myself so I don't mill myself out. I took it out, but Feldon's Cane would fix that situation, so just a little heads up. Mirror Shell Crab's nice because it says discard Mirror Shell Crab, counter target spell or ability unless its controller pays 3. So it's kind of like a stifle on a creature, but also just also counterspell with an additional pay 3. Those are usually pretty good in any format. Now, my instants are going to be the bulk of this, and it's just because they're going to be doing, I need to do a lot of stuff at instant speed. I'm going to need a lot of cantrips. Cantrips are stuff that replaces from your hand and draws you a card, but also I'm going to have a lot of counter spells, so we can get into the counters, and then the rest would be like the bringing stuff back combo pieces. So Turn Aside is really, really good in my opinion. Yeah, let's get these back here. Counter target spell, it targets a permanent you control. I'd look into this. Make Disappear is just another general use one. Scatterark is a nice 4-drop counter. No one really sees it coming. It's not really easily telegraphed. And it's a cantrip because it lets you draw a card. Disrupt is a classic. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 1, but it gives you a cantrip ability of drawing a card. Arcane Denial. Now, this is why I feel like an offer you can't refuse is better than Arcane Denial, just because it gives the opponent 2 treasures where this says counter target spell. Its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, but you get to draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So this gives an opponent card draw, which I feel like you don't want to give in a competitive sweaty scene, but I've seen it used in my Commander League, my Pauper Commander League. The guy got the 2 cards, but he still lost, so it's kind of like, I get what's going on. Negate's just a classic one to have, and again, since we're only dealing in commons, we just got to pull out the best ones, the best of the best, and just whatever was use case at the time. Daze is really good because this is an alternative casting cost. You can return an island to its hand rather than pay its cost. Counter target spell unless it pays 1. I just think that's good. Muddle the Mixture, again, this is a classic. My siege players, you know this one. This is just going to help transmute for a 2-cost card, which is more than likely going to be like Impact Tremors. Same with Perplex, it's a counter, but it's really going to transmute for like my Phyrexian Altar, just to get into my combos. Really important for me to do that. The rest of my instance will be pretty interesting. Demonic Gifts, Fake Your Own Death, Supernatural Stamina, Feign Death, and Return to Action all kind of do the same thing. You're going to want to cast these on Cormella or the other creatures I stated that kind of just fuck over your opponents, like your Scarab Beetle, to get into the Viserys Eater combo, because these, until end of turn, target creature has, when this dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control, or when this dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. This is the only one out of all the spells that will bring them in untapped, so you need to consider the tapped ability for your unlimited combo, because that could fuck you all up. And just to highlight, Feign Death is, even though it's a common, it's kind of an expensive piece, and I think it's because of Pauper 60 card format. We're going to need a lot of mana ramp, so I have Seething Song and Dark Ritual. They will come in handy. Since Cormella returns instants or sorceries from the graveyard as well, these will become a part of like the unlimited mana situation. If she's going to come in tapped, at the very least, we'll have a way to do something else. Reality Hemorrhage is also kind of funny if she's returning instants and sorceries to our hand. If we don't got like an Impact Tremors or like a Capsize, I'll Reality Hemorrhage like the whole board, you know? 2 damage to target creature or player. I don't see this one in a lot of lists. I think it's really interesting. I think I have a really niche case, so that's good. Deadly Dispute and Village Rites are just sack outlets, although they don't stay forever. I think there's a way, since I'm talking about it, maybe Village Rites we could return and use as a sack outlet forever. Same with Deadly Dispute for the 3-card combo, if you don't got like Viserys here or Nantuko Husk. So we'll have to see, but these again will help just sack and get things revved up. Shred Memory is just searching, just the transmute for 2. Probably going to be for Impact Tremors. Capsize is just your combo piece. What you're going to do with the unlimited mana is cast it for 3, buy back for 3 a bunch of times to return everything to their owner's hands and just make everyone scoop. Throw Possibility is just good for drawing, and same with Demand Answers. I just added these in. Just discard shit into my grave because she returns spells like instants and sorceries. Fine, discard my combo piece into my grave to draw 2. That'll help. Thought Scour is nice because we're just going to mill someone out, and it's a cantrip. It draws Brainstorm, Unsummon, just simple blue stuff. Now, our sorceries are really good. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, draw a card. This could be for Carmella or for Nantuko Husk. Let's say I did Thrill of Possibilities, use Nantuko Husk as a discarded card. Recover, we'll get it back later so I can get into my stuff. But normally, a Carmella Glamour Thief combo should be ending the game by turn 4. This stuff I'm thinking about like turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. This is all kind of later. If shit doesn't, there's more of a mid-range long game for this deck. If no one popped off and won your pod by the early game, this one will then be the next one. I feel, you know, that's my opinion. Merchant Scroll is good in any commander deck or competitive deck, but just any competitive deck in general running blue. Search your library for a blue instant card, reveal that card, put it into your hand, then shuff. Just getting your combo pieces out there. Step through Wizard Cycling. It's going to help get my combo pieces. There's Viserys Eater is a wizard, so it'll help search for that. Grape Shot, again, since we're going to get unlimited mana, this will be used to storm off and kill the whole board. Exhume also helps get into our unlimited combo. Wrangle, we could unlimited combo since this is a sorcery. Gain control of target creature, power 4 or less, gains haste until end of turn. Just kind of unlimited, use Wrangle to steal the whole board's creatures and just swing on people maybe. That'd be funny. Rolling Thunder, again, if we're going to have unlimited mana, we can just pay into it. And since it's a 2 cost, technically, it could be tutored for anything that's going to search for 2. Compulsive Research, just good draw. Serum Visions, again, it's kind of a cantrip, but Scry is going to help us out for the late game. Tormenting Voice is just similar to Demand Answers. We're just trying to draw as fast as possible. Same with Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting helps us discard. We can fill the grave too, get our combos going. Preordained is just classic. Gataxian Probe has to be used in any competitive blue deck. I'm just going to tell you now. Especially if you got prowess stuff, this is really good. Dream Cache, draw easy. I'm just kind of going over these. Now, Portent, I don't see used in any lists, and maybe I have to double check myself. Maybe I'm talking out of the ass. But why this is good, if your opponent has stuff on the top of their library that they tutored for, And I'm just talking even outside of Pauper Commander. Say Commander, your opponent used like a tutor to look for something it puts on top of their library. This will let you shuffle that player's library. You could shuffle, so look at the top 3 cards of target player's library. It could be anybody. Put them back in any order. You may have that player shuffle their library. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. I'm going to be using this probably as more of a not on me spell, probably on my opponents. Just real quick, enchantments, impact tremors we talked about a lot. This is just going to help end the board. If my commander is going to keep unlimited entering and leaving the battlefield, this says when a creature enters the battlefield under your control, does 1 damage to each opponent. Boom, done. Easy peasy. Evanescent Intellect is not used in a lot of lists, and especially in Cormella. I'm just kind of fucking around with it just to be trolly. If we get to a mid to late game situation, I'm going to use this to pay 2, target player mills 3. If I could use this early, I will, like my Scarab Beetle or anything I'm using to sack, it'll kind of come back. So I don't really necessarily need to use it. Won't come back with the aura, but I could attach it on, use this, and then sack it to get stuff going on, okay? I just kind of see some avenues with this, and I'm a big fan, big advocate of just trying to mill opponents. It's a little slow, but still, it will be good for mid-range. I trust the process. Now, my artifacts are just my typical ramp stuff. Lotus Petal, really competitive. You need to have it. Arkham's Astrolabe, although I don't have Trinket Mage, which would be used for this card, it's basically a free cantrip. And since I'm running all Snowlands, easy peasy. Demir Signet, Izzet Signet, kind of slow ramp, I feel, since I'm trying to get for a turn 4 win. I don't think these are going to help me get there, but they're there just to have them. And then last but not least, we're going to get into, hang on, give me a second. Last but not least, we're going to get into some combo pieces. Ornithopter, again, this will be just a free 0-cost cast spell. We can cast our Feign Death on it or fake your own death on it. Have Ashnod's Altar out, my final artifact. Get the damn combo going as well and have Impact Tremors out or just a Storm ability for Grape Shot. So that's my artifacts. And then my lands, Bojuka Bog you need in any competitive build or at least Tormod's Crypt because you're going to want to get rid of people's graveyards. Baron Moor, it's not really a land, more so just cycling to draw. And just some split mana, and then I use all of the, just to pimp out the deck, Snowlands, because I do have snow spells. And I want to point out, I don't know how good they are in the competitive scene, but Pauper Commander staples I feel would be the Maestro Obscura, pardon me, New Capenna Searchlands, just because they're 1 health gain, and they let you search for any of your colors across the whole cycle. So they're good wild cards in my opinion. So I threw in the whole thing in them, the whole cycle in my deck. So yeah, that's my whole deck. That's my Cormella, the Glamour Thief, Pauper Commander build. Again, this is a competitive build. When I first played it, I've gotten pretty good results. In my Commander League, I didn't do shit, and I should have shuffled and maybe mulliganed down to, or I should have mulliganed down to 4 as opposed to keeping my mulligan of 5. This deck too, since it's combo reliant, you need to get your mollies really well. You need to search deep in this deck to get into a good position. If you're not going to consider a mid to late game win, then you need to really get your shuffles and your mullies down to get that early stuff. So that's my build. Let me know what you guys think. Any of the Pauper Commander guys, if any of you guys are the original brewers, feel free to give a shout in the comments. Today is April 25th. I will have this episode of Deck of the Week cut from the live segment next Wednesday, April 30th. So really appreciate you guys on the Deck of the Week segment. Let me know what you feel about this Pauper Commander series, and yeah. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. All right, let's open the pack, huh, guys? Thanks for being here and supporting me on that bullshit, guys. Yoda, you good, bro?
You're.
Bro, I know you're the homie, man. Thanks for popping in.
Yo, I just finished freaking shouting out your store in LHW.
Yo, I gotta shout out your store. Guys, I was thinking about doing that earlier, though, anyways.
You got the fireworks, got the pyro.
Oh, yeah. Yo, guys, just so you know, Yoda's got a fourth wall shop up too, and it actually goes harder than mine. Feel free to check it out.
It doesn't. I don't got no flamingos or herons or whatever.
I got the great blue heron, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, but you can get, I think the great blue heron is in your area too. They're kind of everywhere. All right, so we're gonna open one more pack, and then I'm gonna take a BRB situation, and then we're gonna get into unfinished save file show. We got Final Fantasy. Again, all the packs tonight are for Zen. Hope you're having a better time, man. We love you. Be safe out there.
Shout out fucking Zen, man.
King Zenith, bro.
The homie.
Talking
The man, the myth, the legend.
All right, these packs have been really hard to open all day.
About to pull a banger.
All right, costs 2 less if you cast another instant or sorcery this turn. Target creature gets +1/+2, then fights target creature you don't control. Seems okay. First day of class. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1 counter on it, and it gains haste. What? Seems interesting. Spectre of the Fens. Yo, the art in this set goes insanely hard too, I forgot. It's by G. Host Lee. Vortex Runner has 8 or more lands. As long as you control 8 or more lands, gets +1, can't be blocked. Seems whatever. Infused with Vitality until end of turn, target creature gains Death Touch, and when this creature dies, returns to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. You gain 2 life. Similar to that Popper Commander stuff I was talking about, helps you get into a combo. Witherbloom Pledge Mage. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? When you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, you gain a life. Okay. Make your mark. Target creature gets +1 until end of turn. When that creature dies, create a 3/2 red-white spirit creature token. Ooh, I could use this in my Popper Commander deck too. Maybe get unlimited. Kill my commander a bunch of times for the Storm ability. When it dies, create a 3/2 red and white creature token. It'll come back. I don't know. Maybe I won't see it when it comes back, so maybe I'm tweaking out there. Spirit Summoning, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Mage Hunter, I have this in my Lord Windgrace deck. I think it's cool. When an opponent casts or copies an instant or sorcery, they lose a life. Stops the Storm player. Rutha Mercurial Artist, I just got her. She can go into an unlimited combo. Mercurial Transformation. Ooh, an Exponential Growth as the rare. Pablo Diablo, coming in at the end of the booster pack. You just revitalized me, Pablo. You just revitalized me for my Mystical Archive card. Hope you're well. How you doing? Yo, Pablo, I got that merch item, bro, from you, bro. From the Streamathon, man. Man, let's go get it. Let's go get it, guys. We're gonna debut this. 1 second.
13 just redeemed. Check in.
So real quick, I want to shout out the community. I want to shout out Pablo Diablo. He had a streamathon earlier, last month, and he was just doing marbles on stream and other games and doing giveaways of stuff. And I thought it was really cool. Didn't have to give away any of his personal items, but he did so graciously. I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. Behind me is all seasons on DVD, so kind of a big deal to me. Amazon exclusive kind of adds a little cherry on the top. But we got the Kramer underwear from the Streamathon, so I don't know. It's always cool. I got inspired seeing Pablo run his Streamathon, doing a little like garage sale type deal. Even though it was all for free to the community, I was like, oh, kind of giving me some ideas. Yo, oh, Scott, since we're here on stream, Scott, can we flex the playmat? Can we flex the playmat, Scott? Let me show you guys. Guys, exclamation point merch can get you some of these premier exclusive items and more. This is the playmat. You can get the Great Blue Heron. Scott was our first purchase. It arrived pretty easily too. Like, although it's like standard shipping, I thought it was pretty fast.
Oh, it was very fast. It said it was not supposed to be here for like another 5 to like 10 days.
Damn, bro.
I was pretty surprised that it showed up like 3 days ago.
Again, that's a Great Blue Heron taken in the city of Chicago by yours truly on a manual lens camera that had some water damage. I still think the picture came out good. How's the quality on that? It looks good, the picture?
Oh, it's great. I was surprised with it.
Cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Super great. You can tell what it is. It's got like a little bit of a shine to it, kind of.
Cool.
Not that it's like supposed to be shiny or anything, but it kind of like has kind of a shine to it. Stitched edged.
The stitch edge is really why I did it, because stitch edge playmats are kind of like, honestly, premium shit, and they last
It's
longer.
thick. Here, I'll grab one of my other playmats.
Here, yeah.
I'll just plop this one down real quick.
So this is a standard TCG playmat he's showing us, guys. Over my playmat that you can get in the merch store.
So,
Which also doubles as a desk.
Yeah, so lining up this bottom corner, it's like 2 inches on top and then probably 8 inches on the right side. So.
Dope.
It is exactly 7.5 inches wider.
That I think that's good for Magic cards too, because that gives that's some free real estate.
2.25. Oh, dude, honestly, it's been great. The last couple games that I've been playing, I feel like I can actually do stuff. I can put stuff around and not feel like I'm limited. I'm usually stuck here, and I got this much room to play with.
Damn.
Now I got this whole, pretty much the size of this playmat to play on, because I usually put my library over here now. I pretty much got this whole thing now.
Damn. Well, thanks for the endorsement, bro. Appreciate that.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks to Fourth Wall for the opportunity.
Thanks, Fourth Wall.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to have to get into card of the day. The card of the day situation. Out of everything we've pulled today, out of everything we've done tonight, this is what I think was good. So far, realistically, Tanazir, Strategic Planning, or Rip Apart are my candidates for card of the day. Tanazir Quandrix, Flying Trample, cares about +1s, card of the day submission. Strategic Planning, Mystical Archives, I just like the art. And Rip Apart, I think is a good ability because it's removal. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, or get hit a Planeswalker for 3, which I think is pretty big. So I'm going to say card of the night for me between the 3. And I know there's a mythic. I know there's a mythic among us. Card of the night for me, just gut intuition, and I dropped it. Rip Apart. It's good for Boros, good for Jeskai. It's got it's modal in a way. Choose 1 spells are always good. If they had choose 1 or more, those are a little bit better, but for an uncommon, it's still good. Not instant speed, unfortunately, but I'd still say card of the night for me, Rip Apart, because 3 damage to a Planeswalker is big in Commander, I feel like. It's a good way to stop someone from getting to their ult. And at the very least, you have destroy target artifact or enchantment, cheap entry to get rid of someone's, pretty much anything, Smothering Teeth or, I don't know, you name it. You hate it, you name it. It's gone. So and just being both. Usually, you don't get a lot of destroy. Although it's in red and white, you don't get. It's one or the other for most colors. So, card of the night report. That was easier said than done. All right, guys, we're gonna turn on Final Fantasy IX. Ploptum's Pablo. I'm out here doing this shit, bro. I hope you guys are well. Doing this shit for you, you know. I'm doing this for you. What? Now everything's all fucked up. All right, here we go.
Here.
Here. I'm gonna change the title of Final Fantasy IX and we'll kick it off. Yo, Yoda, what's up with LHW? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to promo?
LHW Lucha Mania 2 tomorrow, 5 o'clock p.m. Oh yeah.
Boom shakalaka.
The long-awaited Scut versus Smoke Packs.
Oh yeah, the ambulance match. It's all going down. Pablo versus Plop Dumps, the long-awaited. Hate to see it match, you know.
Bunch of bullshit.
But it is a bunch of bullshit. The Pack Boys got splintered, and it's just I hate
A
to
bunch
see
of
it.
bullshit. I didn't say bullshit. Just drop the LHW stickers.
I think, yo, the LHW merch store is gonna go stupid dumb hard.
Need to come up with some more ideas. Should be set.
Guys, Andy's Bluetooth is shit the bed. Plop Dumps has low
No.
battery. Oh no, Plop Dumps has low battery. Andy's Bluetooth shit the bed. Next thing, Pablo's gonna be like, I need surgery on my left arm.
It's
Help.
crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Cray.
Oh shit, we should get the game fac for this because we are now in some deep shit. We're at the end game. Turn to Gaia, second battle with the Life of Tree, Memoria. We did that. We did that. A new area. A hidden save point. As you run up the stairs, you'll know it. Okay, so first off, let's check everyone. You're all good, you're all healthy. Let's check your equips. So we're gonna have to be fighting the Lich next. Okay, so save point. As a reminder, you could also remove all status protections. Nothing's gonna care about status attacks. As you run up the stairs, you'll notice a small alcove. It holds the rare Phantom, who is the best source of many rare cards. Alright, well, we're gonna optimize our guys. Let's check their abilities. Anyone level up or anything? Is it demon? Do we have demon? Okay, deals with demons. That's good enough for me. Okay, equip. You're good. Okay, equip. L stairs. What is this? Wait, was I supposed to go through there? Shit. Just a reminder, okay, it holds the rare phantom. Continue on the next screen when you're done playing with him. Okay, so we can go in here. Okay, so we don't have the secret trigger, whatever. We're moving on. Mandatory scene. How we all doing tonight, guys? How we all feeling? I'm not gonna lie, I've been running all over the place. I don't feel necessarily burnt out like I have been. But now I feel a little stretched thin on things I gotta get done.
Oh, I'm just chilling.
For real.
Just that game of Commander. Not too much.
Cool. Yeah, nothing much. Just hanging out. I'm kind of just excited for the LHW pay-per-view because I think it was a good setup. We're at the end game of this game, hopefully. Climb up the ladder to gain access to another screen and examine the left side of the platform here for the Mace of Zeus. Okay, looks like we're gonna get an ultimate weapon for Vivi. Oh wow, we got the Mace. Why would they put the hidden ultimate weapon for this guy there? It's so stupid. On the right side of the platform is the Dark Phantom who uses Dark Matter and Ozma cards. Well, I don't fucking see him. Alright, we're gonna have to prepare for another fight here.
I'm about to make some LHW baby clothes. Not even joking.
Alright, move any character from your party who has a level whose level is a multiple of 5. If all of your characters are at a level, it's a multiple of 5. Guys, what the fuck is a multiple of 5? Multiple of 5. So 63. 55. Alright, no one's a multiple of 5. It's such a weird. And equip your party with Earth Protection. I think I have a lot of Earth Protection, which is kind of crazy. Okay, we don't got any Earth Protection. Oh, okay, there you go. Absorbs Earth. Damn, I really suck, huh? No Earth Protection. Hey, yo, what? 50. All right, well, we gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. All right. And equip your party with Earth Protection. Oh, we got Auto Float, Antibody, Locomotion, and Devil Killer. Oh, Auto Float, Antibody. Locomotion.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. What up with it, Yoda?
Just chilling.
What is up with the day? You just working shit?
Yeah, work. Got tomorrow off, the next day off. Sunday I'm going shooting.
Oh, nice. Where you go outside or a range?
I have no idea where I'm going this time. We'll find out.
Do you go often or just every once in a while?
I haven't gone in a while. Since like the last summer. Should be fun.
Okay, we got that. All right, everyone's good to go. Don't move at all and just leave the way you came if you need the checkpoint because it's only available, which means right now. All right, so we're gonna come back and save. That's what I'm fucking reading. Let's get in a fight, I guess. That's great. I don't like that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. If we level up to a multiple of 5, I'm gonna be so upset. Damn, why do we keep missing? All right, cool. Damn it, someone leveled up. Alright, as long as the knight's not 55, we're good.
Yo,
Yo, what up, Rilth? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing?
waking up.
Damn, bro, it's like midnight by you.
It is. I took a long nap and realized I have an essay due at midnight tonight. So
Oh, that's fair.
called like Saturday midnight. So yeah,
Gotta get to it, bro.
I'm working on it. I just came to say what's up.
Yeah, nah, we just cracked some Strixhaven packs. I'm on Final Fantasy
Sick.
9 bullshit. I think we're just gonna run away from this fight so we can get to the save point and then just go back. I hate to do it to him, but we gotta do it. Ah, fuck this bitch. Yeah, nah, just pretty crazy. Wild Saturday or Wild Friday, you know.
Mm-hmm. What is this off-brand Wizard 101 or something?
No, this is Final Fantasy 9, bro.
Oh,
Wizard 101's classic.
I've never seen gameplay of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't, to be honest.
I thought it was like higher quality graphics than this.
Hell no. This is from PlayStation 1.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Please die. I'm in a situation where I shouldn't be here. I didn't. It's like, remember old games used to have multiple discs?
Uh-huh.
I'm on the last disc of this game. And I should have used the other 2 discs to do some good shit, and I didn't. And we can't go back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Kind of skill issue, yeah, deadass. But we'll figure it
Well, at
out.
least you beat them.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless I just win. Oh, we got tent. That's good shit. It's just old school Japanese RPG shit, you know?
Sick.
What the fuck is there a thing? Does that not let me save there? Do we just fuck this all up?
I'm gonna go finish working on this essay. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, man. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, peace out.
Peace. Open door policy here, guys. Open door policy. Alright, we're gonna run away at the cost of everything. I can take this. It's okay. I can handle this. Thank you.
Ultramania 2 merch dropping.
Ultramania 2 merch dropping? Damn, Yoda's a fucking warehouse.
No warehouse.
Okay, so we can't save back there. This sucks. Oh wait, we can. 10th? Ultramania 4 merch dropping now.
Right.
Fourthwall.com/smokepacks. I didn't feel confident about that save. We can't get into any monster fights. We can't get into any monster fights. We cannot get into any monster. Go. Come on.
This better be it.
Oh, dude, Eladibs?
I've been here for minutes now and you do.
Damn, I gotta turn you down a bit, my bad. This is gonna be it, bro. We gotta fight the Lich thing.
Oh, really now?
It's gonna be it, bro, I promise.
Sure. Sure.
Alright, climb the ladder, enter the door on the top. Alright, this will be the checkpoint, I guess, if we walk back out. Walk back in. Go to one of the doors, and we're gonna fight that stupid guy again. I have earth protection, I'm ready. I have float, I'm ready. Well,
The Lich.
the Lich. Damn, he's got level 5 KO.
Oh yeah, it's the Lich.
Yeah, so I'm just reading as you see, if you prepared only 3, we'll be able to, okay, so we're gonna have to steal some shit from him right away with Zane.
Alright, I'm gonna peace out. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, bro. I'm gonna guess, text me when you're planning on starting tomorrow.
Alright, bet. Oh, y'all have a good night. I'm out.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
Bro.
So I'm gonna do slow.
Genji Kong.
Yeah, did I get the Genji gloves off him? I think I just got the Genji gloves off him, yeah. Damn, Ramu missed? Shit. Oh my god, why did he die? What? Did I miss something?
Ah, you didn't, rather. Since the last fight, I guess. Oh, great.
Yeah, I think he's...
Of course, yeah. Of course, yes, yes.
Yeah, he's gonna wipe us. Try slow.
Well, what's with you just spamming slow?
I gotta do it. What do you mean? Cause as you can see, 9 attacks. I'm just following a game guide. So his status vulnerabilities are slow. So I'm just trying to get it to stick. Oh, it worked. Okay.
Huh. It's stuck.
Cool. Maybe I didn't pay attention the first time.
Huh.
Yeah, this will be easy. But I should heal Paxton, my main guy. Oh, Earthquake I think is AoE, but we should absorb it, or we're floating, so I think everyone will be okay.
I shouldn't hit.
I don't know why I did.
Really?
I don't know.
Thunder?
I don't know why I did Thunder. I wasn't paying attention. Nothing stolen. There's only one more thing I could steal from him. Let's try comment on him. Fire?
Huh.
Yo, he's weak to fire. We're good. Oh, we got a crit on him too, bro. Oh, this is it.
Giants?
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is it, dude.
Too bad you go. Too bad you don't have a freight.
I should have him. I didn't equip it. Can I use it right now from items or no?
You didn't master a freight.
Yeah, I think I have to equip it. He's dead. We won.
Sure. Sure.
Damn, there's still another boss after this.
There's a couple. If I remember, there's a couple.
No, there's just this. Yeah, so it's gonna be.
You thought the Forest Fiends are the final boss? No.
No, it's this guy we beat. We have one more boss, and then there's 2 final bosses.
One more boss.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we gotta fight this dragon dude. And then we're gonna.
Oh, the dragon. We're running in time. There is supposed to be a sword here, but the catch with that sword is you have to get here within legitimately 24
Fuck!
hours.
I think I walked backwards. I think I gotta walk backwards. I gotta walk backwards. We missed the sword. We missed the sword. We missed the sword. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh
No.
I fucked up, L Dibs. I fucked up. I wasn't paying attention.
Nah.
We might
You
have to.
don't. I don't believe you can get the sword because
Oh, you think I missed the? Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah, that's so that I mean 24 hours within 4 discs.
Oh, if your game clock is under 12 hours, you're correct, sir.
Yeah, the infamous have you ever heard of the infamous Excalibur 2?
No, I'm reading
You should
about
look
it
it
right
up.
now. Yeah, I'm reading about it right now. Yeah, that would have helped me.
Yeah, that's a very notorious quest because it's technically speedrun. It's technically speedrun of
Oh.
this game.
Oh, okay, for sure.
The point is you have to get to this part of the game with oh god.
Oh god, hang on. Hang on, I'm in the space thing, so I just want to read what's going on here. So it can be found because I was reading about Excalibur 2 while we were talking. Let's go through the door. You can return to the gate to space if you want. So we can return, but we just gotta figure out how. This guy ain't shit. I'm just gonna run away. Although that's kind of scary. Great, now we gotta heal Paxton. And we're in space.
Yeah. I mean, this is the final boss. People, game bit of him. Oh, thank God. Awesome to think about you at this point.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, let's face it, this is the final dungeon, so yeah. If they don't throw all the things at you, then it's lame. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. I just gotta follow the linear path, I guess. But I thought I could go backwards. I'm gonna try to backtrack and see what happens.
No, don't. You'd rather not with encounters.
Oh, yeah.
If I. But you've been running.
I have been running it.
Oh, come on.
I'm already fighting him.
I mean,
Yo, Eldib, so last episode you were saying, so we were talking, we were getting to know you. Last time you were saying you're Filipino. Are you in the Philippines?
I am based here.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, so we are really global here. We got friends in Australia, the UK, France, the Philippines.
And people. And mind you, people in the Philippines rarely use Twitch because Twitch is an American platform.
What's Filipino platforms like? What's the culture like for you guys?
Never, never bought. I think it's like what happened.
No, I'm just reading some shit. I'm reading a game fact. We're gonna get into something. We don't got
You,
Excalibur.
you know, people. There are game fact guides which are so old and and the fact that some guides are so obscure that the readers don't understand the, the directions.
Yeah, dude, no, you're right. You're right. I'm using one from pretty
Some
recent, but
guides
yeah.
are so obscure, right? There are just times when you can't trust guides that you have to trust your instinct, right?
Yeah, sometimes the words are messed up, or like maybe
I
it's
mean, I
translated
mean,
not from
there
English.
are guides. There are guides that tell you to go to a certain direction, but the real thing is you have to go the other way around.
No, you're right. That's why when we were talking about Excalibur 2, this guide worded it weird. So like, I was following along with what you were saying, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, you're right, because it's 12 hours in game time.
12 hours. 12 hours is technical. Is 12 hours might be doable for
One go,
12
yeah.
hours is doable. 12 hours is plausible on the mobile on the ports.
Oh, because it's yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Why? Because because there is an option to auto learn to auto learn to auto learn and auto max level of the bat. You have to change your things.
I'm just reading.
If I remember correctly, there's even I I do remember uh an encounter none option,
What do you mean?
which
Oh,
makes
in the
it
game,
all possible.
in the mobile version.
Yes, yes,
That's fair. The fuck is this?
yes.
Oh, it's the fucking guy. Oh shit.
Wait, water gun.
Yeah. I don't think I have the elemental protection, but whatever. We'll just take it as it goes. They have
I
half.
just
Oh, go ahead.
I just I'm just laughing at the move. Water gun. Just that's like what are you? An oversized squirrel?
No, yeah, I think of Pokemon every time too.
I mean, water gun, really? You can't do hydro pump.
Yeah, because he's a boss. Yeah.
I can't tell because I can't hear the soundtrack on Discord.
What was that?
I can't hear the soundtrack here on Discord.
Oh yeah, you can't hear the soundtrack through the Discord. I don't know how to get the audio through to you guys. I gotta figure that out.
I can if I am. I can if I am on. I might if I am on stream, but the
Delay.
Discord chat is so is so the Discord chat is overpowering in the audio right now.
Thanks for popping in though
You
while we
get
do
what I mean?
these things, man. I know we're mostly Magic cards focused, but it's cool that you get to like you want to chill and like hang.
Oh, come on. Come on. Ah,
Hopefully we get to a save point.
eh. You're the one reading a guide.
I know I kind of went off guide. I'm just grinding it now.
And you're the one reading a guide. You should be able to know if there's a save point coming.
Now we just gotta fight these guys. That's all.
If it... Oh come on. Oh come on. You know what? We will... We will...
What's up?
Then we busted. Go. Tough.
Oh, okay.
Damn weather.
How's the weather down there?
So hot.
Is it
Summer.
you?
You
You
only have summer. You only have summer in rainy days. Rainy days here.
yeah, because you're South Asia.
Yeah. I think it's the same. It's the same with Hawaii.
It probably is too. Yeah, it's tropical.
Yeah. Just, 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 just heat and rainy days. No
Yeah.
winter.
Damn, you don't get any winter, huh?
Most have the 4 seasons.
Where I live in the
This
United
mage
States,
can
we
be
get all
bust-
seasons.
This mage can be busted.
Yeah, I could have all better spells too.
I mean, if you could have been busted, busted, but no.
We'll continue on from 7 years ago, man. 8 years ago
No.
now.
I mean double black magic. Oh god.
Do I know? I know Doomsday.
I mean you just did.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens with it. Oh, he killed my guy.
The, the thing about trans, it immediately it runs off when you end battle. So it's kind of lame if you uh, if you activate it at the end of a battle.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Let's just start this next battle with a zero chance bar. One of the most broken trances is in this game is obvious dizzy names.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because his skills is not based on is is based on progress, if I remember correctly. Not no, you don't learn you don't learn dying text from anything else. It's just progress, right?
Yeah, I think it's just progress. But I gotta see what the skills are.
You there are no guides to but for the others you just
Dude.
you just get amplified. You just get amplified effects of the things you learn. You let them learn.
Bro, so we got a save point. I just did a tent. We got a save point.
Dagger is more of a sum. Dagger is more of a sum. Dagger is more of a summoner than a white mage. Echo is more of the if a white mage than a summoner.
Elemental weaknesses, ice and wind.
You know.
All right.
Did you recognize that?
What's up?
Who has fewer summons?
Yeah, I have all the summons actually. I just gotta turn them on.
Damn, your stream is. You are reading. I mean, do you? Is this? Are you running on a tab?
Yeah, I have the game facts on a tab.
Oh, makes sense. Because because other streamers would just do a second screen.
Of what? What are you talking about?
I mean, a second monitor.
Oh yeah, I have a second monitor of a tab open of the game fact.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I have I have on one monitor the OBS and on monitor 2 I have the game fact. Yo, but we got a chance to. This is the last time to go on the overworld, so I'm gonna get some items.
Wait, did you go out?
This is the last time to go out because we gotta teleport. We could teleport back to the final room.
Oh, you can. You can. Well, you've got to resupply, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta resupply. So I'm thinking we're gonna resupply.
I keep bumping into Discord that all about this new all about this new gacha about Gundams.
Oh, Gundams?
Nah. Yeah.
You into Gundams or nah?
Yeah. I was. What now? The only the only two the only two the only two shows I love about Gundam is are the two seed shows. Gundam seed shows. Seed Destiny.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Not a lot of people like Gundam Seed. Some people do. It's kind of divisive in the community, I think.
But people would talk lots of Gundam Wing.
Yeah, I like Gundam Wing. That's a classic.
Bro, if we could just rewind to the 90s era, man, bro, if anyone has a kid, make them go into the 90s era, uh, uh, to make them live the classics, right?
Yeah.
Because if you just give them a classic game, they won't have what's that? You gotta make them live to the era. The no internet, no, just you just get guides from spoken like spoken spoken or mm, printed, right?
But if we were to go hardcore, do a run.
No. Oh, you know, right? If you want to get a guide, then you have to buy a magazine.
Oh yeah,
with,
dude, back in like
with,
2006,
with the
2007.
game featured, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. PlayStation Magazine you'd have to get.
You have to actually get a guide with the game featured.
Yeah, back in the day,
Mm,
where you'd have to pay for a direct featured guide, but sometimes you had to get the magazines that
it
just
has
had
to
the
be
guides.
it has to be the guide. The game has to be featured, or else they won't, or else the magazine won't do a full guide of the game, right?
Yeah, that's old school, bro.
That was old school. Now now kids will just look up on Reddit, look up on look up on things, right?
Hell yeah, dude, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, no, I remember I had Pokemon Blue. There's a dedicated guide you had to buy for it. It's like a super throwback. Oh, let me go through there.
Bro, kids now, and you gotta hate that kids nowadays are just have no love for good old turn-based.
I don't even think it's just kids. I think most people in general don't like turn-based. It's very niche, you
I
know.
mean, I mean, what I mean here, the kids nowadays.
Everything. It's because everything's like Dark Souls.
Soulsborne. Oh,
Yeah,
people like the action. We want the Soulsborne games,
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro? Bro,
Bruh.
if I, bro, people, people shit about FF8.
That's my favorite one. Is Final Fantasy VIII.
People shit about FF8 because first, it's not a grinder-friendly game.
Nah, it's and the skill tree is really annoying.
Yeah. Not that. The level scaling.
Oh, the level like you can't grind it to level up. It's just like a fixed
Oh,
story.
because in that game the level scale to your average to the average of your party.
Oh shit, we got
So
safe.
you can't over so you can't overgrind literally.
Boo.
You have to abuse the junctions.
I think in this game you could grind the first disc and become OP right away. Isn't there a way to like early on get level like 90 or something?
I don't know. There's I haven't heard of such thing. That's not very. I didn't know.
Word, word.
I keep I keep I keep coming across how OP card or up triple triad can get you in FF8. And I personally did that.
I haven't done any of the secret hardcore missions in that game. I just played a little bit of it and I was like, yo, this
It's
rocks.
it's easy. It's easy. I mean, getting OP in FF8 is easy if you know how to break the game.
But would you play the discs or you're gonna do like remakes?
I mean, FF8 is already remastered on PS4.
I like playing on the discs though. I like remastered, but I like playing on the discs. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remastered.
You're remastered.
It's easy to. Oh yeah, it's easy to break FF8 if you literally know how to play the cards. There are
Oh, the
there are
game? Are you talking
cards.
that the game in that one? Are you talking about the card game, or you just mean in general breaking
Yeah,
that game?
yeah, yeah. Triple triad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Because if you mod the cards, they could not do the high level magic as when you get access to the main to card gaming.
I think that's what I'm thinking of, dude. I think it's that game. Early on in that game, you could break your game. You could
I
like go
mean, I
super
mean,
hard.
I mean, you don't. I mean, you don't have to leave leave the garden just to get your uh, hands off of the gas bells, tornado, quake. Just play cards.
About
Just
it.
le- just le- just just le- just le- just learn card just just learn card and card mod.
That's so fucking stupid. I think we're gonna have to go through all of Memoria, which I'm not tripping on.
Who told you that you can get to? Who told you that you can get to? I did warn you about that. I keep warning you about that.
Bro, I'm worried I'm gonna give you a heart attack, man. My bad.
I mean, you will have to fight and
Maybe
again.
maybe we'll do an emergency unfinished save file show so we can just beat this game next week before Friday. But I think we're gonna go into a credit roll, heads will roll, credits will roll situation. Elidibs, any last words? Anything you want to let the stream know? Anything going on in your life? How's the Philippines? You doing good? Any
Yeah.
holidays or anything? Or?
Oh no, no. Easter just ended, so holiday break is over because the Holy Week is over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's true. Scott, anything for you,
And
man? Oh,
and the, and yeah, the whole world is just uh,
Peachy Keen.
all over the world because the Pope died.
Oh, yeah. You must be, yeah. Are you guys Catholic over there?
It's all over the news. It's all over the world now.
Are you guys Catholic in
my days,
Philippines?
huh?
Are
I'm
you-
Catholic.
You Catholic?
So it's a big. I mean, it's really a big deal when the Pope dies, regardless of religion, because yeah,
No, yeah.
people want it's you just wanna know, right? Who this big who the big who the next leader of the Catholic of the Christian community is, right?
Me personally, hell no, I don't give a crap. But some old guys gotta take care of it, right?
But most people do.
I think so, yeah. No, like I'm in my
Most
own little world, but yeah.
Most people do, regardless of religion.
No, you're right. No,
just-
it's like Princess Diana.
Yeah.
It's like people. It's a celebrity. People are curious. It's like Dalai Lama.
Oh,
No, I agree.
it's like Princess Diana. It's just the the British royal family. Hey, people just want to know, right?
Actually, no, dude. You. I thought you were going somewhere else with it. You're kind of actually fucking right. That's the real shit.
People just want to know.
No, because I've been googling who the next candidates are, so you're not too wrong.
I mean, uh, mm, the voting process is in secret for the Cardinals, so there's no way for us to know how it goes.
Yo, Eldib's got the real
Until-
truth. All right, well, I'm rolling the credits.
Okay.
Eldibs, we're gonna finish this. I'll DM you maybe even too if we start before Friday, but usual time on Friday. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna raid over to Psycor because he
Yeah.
checked in earlier.
Yeah.
Pablo, Mr.
Yeah,
Lion, I love you.
I'm gonna end this call.
Yeah, man. Be safe. Have a good evening, man. Have a good morning. Guys, send Psycor my love. We're gonna go in. Always nice to hear from the community, the extended. That was the Philippines calling in. This ain't no joke. We're uniting the world. We're gonna make the Catholics, the Protestants, and the Orthodox. One more smoke. But we're gonna unite the Catholic, the Orthodox, and the Catholics, and the Protestants, all of them. Fuck it. Zoroastrians, you're in it too.
How long do you preheat these for a cat?
Big rips for Pablo. I'll check in with you guys in the digital world. I see you when I see you. LHW pay-per-view tomorrow. See you when I can. Love you all. Peace, peace.